And we back with another one. They done got Keefe D for the murder of Tupac. Now, how long I been telling y'all Keefe D was going to jail? About 2 years, right? Ever since he got the jibber jabber running his mouth. We was in the car, man, and had to go to where it had to go, man. Southside, that's how we roll. I gave the gun to in the back. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo. I said, Keefe, you going to jail. Now, the police has stated what got Keefe D bumped was the fact that he on Vlad running his mouth. He on Art of Dialogue running his mouth. You had to know that this was coming, Keefe D. Then, on top of all that, you went and lived in Vegas? Oh, Keefe D. No, Keefe D. Hey, but look though. Right here. Full interview on Vlad. Keefe D on Tupac, Suge, Biggie, Eazy-E, Mike Tyson. Keefe D was telling it all. Keefe D told everything. Keefe D told stuff that wasn't in the book. Now, this was crazy to me though. I felt like Art of Dialogue Keefe D videos is way worse than Vlad videos. Y'all get a chance, go check out the Art of Dialogue. Now, the reason why I like watching the Art of Dialogue videos is because, see, Art of Dialogue asks you a question to trigger you, and he do it in a way where you ain't left with no other choice but to answer. And because you triggered, you gonna answer. You not even stopping to think like, man, why he asking me that? So if you ain't seen Keefe D interviews on the Art of Dialogue, go watch those. It's way worse than Vlad, if you ask me, right? But anywho, so yeah. I told you, Keefe D. Look, Keefe, don't be looking at me like that, nigga, because I told you, you going to jail. What's up with this immunity, communion, the immunity, or whatever they told you had? Didn't I tell you Kate and them was lying to you? They're not federal agents. They LAPD. They lied to you to get what they needed you to do for the case in LA or whatever. You went in there and told them everything. They cut you a deal. That deal never said if you ever discussed the Tupac murder case situation or whatever, that you not gonna go to jail. What they did was they gave you less time for the stuff you did in LA for telling them Orlando was the one that killed Tupac. So for 2 years, since you popped back up on the radar and was running off at the mouth, I'm steady telling people, he going to jail. He going to jail. He going to jail. Nobody wanted to listen to Buddha though. Then, a couple months back, his house get raided, right? So then, when his house get raided, I'm like, I've been telling y'all this was coming. The new information was him running his mouth. That's all it was. Keefe D, you hard-headed, bruh. And you getting what you deserve. So, let's get into this. Anyway, it says, as far back as 98, Dwayne Keefe D. Davis was telling the cable channel that he was in the front passenger seat in a car which a fellow passenger fired the shots that killed Tupac Shakur. This nigga been running his mouth since 98. Now look, y'all know Keefe D is known for snitching. Puffy? Hey, Puffy. I know you got a PJ you could gas up and take and go ahead and get somewhere. Puffy, you might want to do that now. I'm telling you right now, Puffy, because you the only get out of free jail card Keefe D got this time, and he's going to use it. So, Puffy, if you're listening, Buddha warning you, go away now. You need to go. the longer you here, when Keefe D get to telling them people about you, oh man, Puffy, it ain't gonna be good. Anyway, in 2009, Davis, known as Keefe D, confessed to police a role in a case. A former detective who investigated the shooting told CNN authorities couldn't immediately use the information. And then, after what police say was a reinvigorated investigation, Davis was arrested in Las Vegas on Friday with a grand jury indicting him in a case on charges of murder with use of a deadly weapon. The arrest comes 27 years after the rapper was shot as he was leaving a boxing match on the Las Vegas Strip. Listen, stop talking about murders. Stop getting in these interviews. Stop chasing bags. All bags is not good to chase. Y'all get on these interviews talking about these murders, y'all going to jail. So when people ask me, Buddha, you do interviews? Hell no. Buddha, why you don't do interviews? Because I don't want nobody going to jail behind my content for what? But Vlad don't care because Vlad out here bragging. Hey, yeah, I got Keefe D locked up. I'm the reason Keefe D in jail. I solved the Tupac case. That's all Vlad wanted to do. It is what it is. The shooting on September 7th of 1960 was a retaliatory attack on a 25-year-old star, police said Friday. Authorities allege Davis plotted and orchestrated the shooting in a matter of hours. After the rapper and others attacked Davis' nephew the same day. Davis is the only suspect in the case who is still alive. Police say Davis has said in a memoir that he's one of two living witnesses, with the other being a record label boss who was driving Shakur, which is Suge Knight, right? Over the last 5 years, we conducted countless interviews, corroborated numerous facts. We were not only consistent with the crime scene on the night of the incident, but also corroborated, and we were consistent with the sequence of events that the night Jason Johannes, a Las Vegas police homicide lieutenant, said during the news conference Friday. Here's what we know about Davis, what led up to the shooting and his indictment and his arrest. So they said Keefe D was the shot caller. He was the man. They jumped Orlando. Once they jumped Orlando, Keefe D put the plan into action. And now, because he been running his mouth, he in jail. So right here, Davis talked to himself right in the jail. Let's get to that. The decades-old case gained renewed focus in 2018, particularly because Davis was talking about it publicly. See what I'm saying? An emergence of new information, officials said. Davis' own admissions to his involvement in the homicide investigation that he provided to numerous different media outlets helped reignite the investigation. Davis participated in a Netflix documentary on the Shakur homicide and released his memoir in 2019. He began to go out publicly boast about his involvement in the murder, and that led to law enforcement in Vegas and another look at his claims, and ultimately, he's talked himself right into jail. Caden, the former detective, told CNN, "This was likely our last time to take a run at the case, to successfully solve the case and bring forth the criminal charge." And that's what they did. So, Tupac probably now, guess he finna get his justice, but not really, because Orlando, the alleged shooter, he's supposed to be dead. They blaming the other big dude that was in the back of the car. I forgot his name, but they said it was him because it was a big arm. I think his name Big Dre stuck his arm out the window when he was supposed to be the one that shot Pac. Anywhere it go, Keefe D brought all this on himself. All he had to do was shut the hell up. And then he could have went a whole nother 27 years without them catching him. But all these interviews, all these Netflix specials, all the, yeah, Southside Crip, yeah, I could go back to Compton. Now, I'm going to do a whole video about Keefe D and Puff, so y'all stay tuned for that. I'm telling y'all right now, karma is something crazy. This man been hollering Puffy name on every interview. The Vegas police don't care about Puffy at this point. All they care about is closing this Tupac case. But if the feds come in, this time you might get a communion, Keefe D. You might get a million this time, goddammit. Yeah, you might get one, goddammit. But you're going to have to tell on Diddy. You told on all them other people the last time you got caught, you got in trouble. You told on the whole Pac situation. You told more than that. You told a whole lot of stuff. So I know you a snitch. And we ain't here to talk about that. We know you a rat. But Keefe, you ain't never had to get out of jail free card like using Puff did. So when the real feds, when the real government come in there and talk to you, make sure you sign your communion, immunity, whatever papers. Make sure you cutting the right type of deal this time. Because Caden them set you up, and now you sitting in jail for the murder of Tupac Shakur. Buddha been telling y'all this for 2 years. Ain't nobody want to believe me because don't nobody listen to Buddha. But y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. It's your boy, Buddha. I'm out.